Om Jananim Sharadam Devim Ramakrishnam Jagadgurum Padapadme Tayo Shritva Pranamami Murmuhu. So, the next song which last class we read, Gora gazes at Vrindavan and tears stream from his eyes. Gazes where? Wherever he is. He is somewhere and Vrindavan is far away somewhere. But his mind is gazing at Vrindavan. The whole picture, you see so many saints. They never went to the Vrindavan, but whole Krishna Leela, what all happened from his childhood days, they have read again and again and created an image of the whole in their mind. Just like we read Puranas of the olden times, how the things happened, great epics, Ramayana and Mahabharata. We read and create a mental picture. When we are passing through forest, how Rama might have walked with Sita and we experience there. So it is not necessary I am in the Vrindavan and gazing at Vrindavan, no. He is in Odisha, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, Gaura, from Bengal. He moves here, there. But whole picture of Vrindavan, whole picture of Krishna and his Leela, divine play, is in their mind. Each episode he visualizes in front of him. He is with open eyes, he is seeing Vrindavan. Such powerful visualization. What is visualization? It is simulating a thing which I had seen already. Now, I see a scene. Suppose I had gone to Kailas Manasarovar. I passed through so many experiences on the way. Sometimes some rare pictures come to my mind. The Sarovar there, Manas Sarovar, how we lived in a tent, how we saw it, how chill it was. Sometimes you imagine the whole thing, you will experience that chillness in the warm days. Oh, how shivering it was. So the whole picture of that you can experience. This is visualization. Actually, you are experiencing as if you are experiencing and you are there actually. When we worship, mental worship, Manasa Puja, nothing is there. You are sitting under a tree somewhere and meditating on your Ishtadevata. You are offering so many things. You apply sandal paste. The sandal smell you start getting. There is no sandal at all. But the intense feeling and clear visualization, actually you experience that. You offer an incense. You see that incense smell is coming in your nose because of the visualization. They are not actually happening. Actually, things are not there, but you are experiencing because of visualization. First, meditation begins with imagination. Then it slowly moves towards contemplation. In contemplation, the whole picture is brought again and again to mind. Was he standing like this? Was he standing like this? Was his hand like this? We go on imagining. From imagination, we start contemplating. Contemplation is where minute perfections are given. Just like you are drawing a sketch and feeling that. Then slowly the whole picture starts presenting. When the whole picture starts presenting, you are entering into visualization. Then you visualize your Ishtadevata in your heart. As if he's really sitting there, and his eyes, the glittering eyes, the small grains on the end of the eyes, is wondering, is going to talk something, he's going to tell something. If you see, he's going to tell something, you can experience that. After this is visualization is taking place. Slowly from your visualization, along with the visualization, you are feeling the living presence of God. From that living presence, the real projection takes place. Because God is all-pervading, and through your imagination, you have reached such a penetrating, you have got the eyes which can penetrate, and the inner stuff, the Chaitanya which is appearing as stone and trees, that Chaitanya which has become all this universe, is presenting itself as the reality. Your Ishtadevas form becomes actually living. It was living presence last. From the living presence, it becomes actual living image emerges out. You get the vision of God. Because God is all-pervading. Anywhere He can manifest. But do we have that love which makes me forget my body, forget this world? This moment is there in front of you. We don't know how to love. We don't know how to love our family, our own people. We are not able to love. Whom I love most, I think, I have got great expectations and demands. So it blocks. Love is blocked. It drips through now and then. Gets a little enjoyment. Satisfied with that, he moves. Love is where nothing is sought, no expectations. It is a giving, Tyaga Swarupa. Premastu Tyaga Swarupa. Love is of Tyaga, no seeking. It's only giving, giving, giving. Like mother gives, woman receives. What a difference between woman and a mother. Woman is on the way of getting all things. Mother is in a place, in a state where she is giving, giving, giving. So that kind of difference, love and pure love and worldly love. Gora gazes at Vrindavan. His whole picture is coming in front of him. He is gazing at it. And tears stream from his eyes. This is actual visualization. You see, as if he is actually experiencing. In an exuberance of joy, he laughs and weeps and dances and sings. Nache kande hashe gai in Bengali. Nache kande means weeps. Nache dances. Kande hashe laughs. Hashe kande weeps. Nache, he dances and guy sings. He takes a wood for Vrindavan. Around are trees. A wood means the tree, woods. So trees, group of trees, large area covering with trees we call forest. He is mistaking it for. He takes the wood for Vrindavan, the ocean for the blue Jamuna. Jamuna river of the Vrindavan is seeing the ocean as he rolls on the ground for the love of Hari. Last also is seeing the mistaking or seeing the ocean for Jamuna. He enters into the ocean. In ecstatic love, he runs and enters into. That is the end of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. There is another version of also. He enters into the temple of the Jagannath and never to return back. He rolls on the ground for the love of Hari. After singing, the master went on with the conversation. Master to Goswami, I have sung these songs to suit your Vaishnava temperament, but I must sing differently when Shaktas or others come. Here, meaning referring to himself, here people of all sects come, Vaishnava, Shaktas, Kartabhajas, Vedantists, and also the members of the modern Brahmo Samaj. He is Samanvaya, Sarva Dharma Samanvaya, Sarva Yoga Samanvaya, where all yogas converge, where all paths converge, where all religions converge. It is Sri Ramakrishna. Here all people come, Vaishnava, Shaktas, Kartabhajas, Vedantists, and also the members of the modern Brahmo Samaj. Therefore, one finds here all ideals and all attitudes. It is by the will of God that different religions and opinions have come into existence. What a beautiful understanding. What a perfect harmony in varieties. This is why Sri Ramakrishna wanted every religion, everything to flourish. Let them flourish in their own way. It's another way of seeing God, he used to say. Why should I be one-sided? Let me enjoy God in various forms. Just like a mother puts on various types of dresses to her child. Now she dresses as Krishna. Sometimes she dresses the child as Rama. Sometimes as a policeman. Sometimes as a military person. So many forms she wants to see her own son. Like that, Sri Ramakrishna longed to see God in various aspects, the other religions and other paths see. It is by the will of God, this is an important sentence, it is by the will of God that different religions and different opinions, dharma and mata, have come into existence. God gives different people what they can digest. The mother does not give fish pilau to all her children. All cannot digest it. So she prepares simple fish soup for some. Everyone cherishes his own special ideal and follows his own nature. How do we have either cultivated a nature to suit the religion, or we have born with a tendency to be tuned to that particular religion. They provide various images for Baroari, referring to himself. Because people of different sects assemble at it. Varieties. To attend to varieties of people in varieties of ways. You see the image of Radha Krishna, Shiva, Durga, Sita Ram, and all different images in different places. A crowd gathers before each image. Vaishnavas spend most of their time before the image of Radha Krishna, Shaktas before Shiva and Durga, and devotees of Rama before Sita Rama. But it is quite different with those who are not spiritually minded at all. In the Baroari, one sees another image also. A prostitute beating her paramour with a broomstick. Those people stand there with gaping mouths and cry to their friends, "What are you looking over there? Come here, look at this." All laugh. Radhika Goswami saluted the master and took leave. It was 5 o'clock. The master was on the semicircular west porch. Baburam, Latu, the Mukherjee brothers, M, and some other devotees were with him. Master to M and others. Why should I be one-sided? The Goswamis belong to the Vaishnava school and are very bigoted. They think that their opinion alone is right and all other opinions are wrong. My words have hit him hard. Smiling, one must strike the elephant on the head with the goad. That is the elephant's most sensitive spot. Then Sri Ramakrishna told a few naughty jokes for the young men. Master to the devotees, I don't give youngsters a pure vegetarian diet. Now and then I give them a little water smelling of fish. Otherwise, why should they come? This is another feature of Sri Ramakrishna, to keep the humor which unites and makes the tension in the mind and heart are released. Now, because they are running in one direction, almost all people, each one has a small family, and that is whole of his world. And he is busy day and night with that small family, living the vast world around, not concerned at all. How his mind is caught by a few people whom he calls my people. So it is, he does his spiritual practices or religious observances to preserve this. But how long can he preserve? Time changes. A child becomes a young man. A young man becomes an old man. And death is going to interfere. All things end. Within this span, he sees all his elders are going one by one. Youngsters are coming newly up. The water is flowing. The new water is washing away the old water. So, constant changes are going on. Now, he is busy with small things that to bring a transcendental reality. Oh, all this is false, my child. You are in a dream world. The dream is going to end now. Every day what you are seeing is a passing event. It's a passing show, keeping you engaged. and we keep the expectation for tomorrow because of the anxiousness you possess, concern you possess for a small section of people whom we call my relatives, my children, my family. So to make them, to put, when we say, oh, there is a thing called God, love God means, how can I love God? How can I love these people? How can I love this world? I have my family. The attachment for family is opposed by the concept of divinity, spirituality, universal love, sacrifice. Why should I sacrifice for them? This first thought comes. He goes on keeping the ideal. He presents the ideal. He goes on presenting the value, human values. Don't hurt anybody. Don't snatch away anybody's property. All this. That's what people are doing, exploiting others and earning. When they are asked to live an honest life, there is a tension. To live a spiritual life, there is a tension. To observe the religious observances, there is a tension. I don't have time. I cannot do Sandhya Vandana. I cannot call on God even twice a day. I cannot spare 5 minutes. He is asking to meditate for half an hour. Then comes the conflict. When will I get half an hour? 24 hours God has given you. Can't you give half an hour to God? 24 hours a day. 24 hours. Half an hour you cannot give for God. Suppose you meet with an accident and you are in the hospital for months together. Now what happened to your, I don't get spare time at all. You have time, but you don't want to spare. Here the tension comes. Oh, will I be able to do that? Half an hour will I be able to spend? The Guru says, get up half an hour earlier. How many hours you are sleeping? He says 8 hours. 7.5 hours you sleep. Get up half an hour earlier. Actually, man lays 4 or 5 hours. You are sleeping 8 hours. Why are you spending your life in sleep? Half an hour reduce. Give to God. It's the only security you have in this world. All securities and things you are seeing will disappear one day. You are living. You came to this world alone. You have to go alone again. Nobody comes. Not even wife or child. All this, when Guru says, the tension develops within. Then slowly, a small humor, making jokes, the whole thing, because they are accustomed to that kind of life, fun, everywhere making fun and jokes. So that lightens them, and again they are equipping themselves without their knowledge for the next hearing. So Sri Ramakrishna says, I give them a little, I don't give youngsters a pure vegetarian diet. Now and then I give them a little water smelling of fish. Otherwise, why should they come? The Mukherjee brothers left the porch. They went to the gardens for a stroll. Master to M, I wonder whether Mukherjees have taken offense of my jokes. M, why should they? Captain said to you like a child. After realizing God, a man becomes childlike. Master, yes, sometimes he behaves like a boy, sometimes like a young man. As boy, he is very light-hearted. he may use frivolities, language. As young man, he is like a roaring lion while teaching others. You had better explain my state of mind to the Mukherjees. I don't have to do that. Have not they the sense to see it? Again, Master is telling, they should not feel hurt. They should not feel, what is this person, like that. Because their welfare lies in coming to me. I don't get anything. If they come here, their spiritual awakening will be there. At all, I told other things other than the spiritual life. Spiritual things is just to keep the spirit sprouting and emerging out again and again. Then he said to one of the devotees, today is new moon, Amavasya. Go to the Kali temple in the evening. Footnote, the night of the new moon is especially auspicious for the worship of the Divine Mother. Sri Ramakrishna is asking one of the devotees to go to Kali temple because it is new moon day. Today is new moon. Go to the Kali temple in the evening. It was dusk. They heard the sound of gongs, cymbals, and other instruments used in the evening service in the temples. The master said to Baburam, come with me to Kali temple. He and Baburam went towards the temple, accompanied by M. At the sight of Harish sitting on the porch, the master said, what is this? He is in ecstasy. We'll continue in the next class. Om Shanti 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 Harihi Om Tat Sat Shri Ramakrishna Arpanamastu.